And I know what you're thinking at this point in the video, $500 for such a top tier phone? Well, we're not finished yet, so sit back down and we're gonna cover some of the hidden costs that go into smartphones, because you know, we're in the industry, we can reveal some of this stuff, so let's keep going. As you can imagine, all of those components we've just listed aren't gonna magically work together. For example, every phone has a motherboard that's made bespoke for its form factor and components inside. It's not like a gaming PC where there's loads of space and everything just fits together in a modular fashion. That would be way too easy, and there wouldn't be any point in this section of the video. No, instead, smartphone companies need to go through a whole bunch of research and development, otherwise known as R&D, so let's get into that. The R&D process can apparently be quite costly, with all manner of things including staff salaries, software licenses, manufacturing, engineering and certifications. These all add up. If we were to base this estimate on a recent nothing smartphone, a typical R&D process can cost somewhere in the realm of 20 million US dollars. Okay. All right, so let's add that to the pot from earlier and we'll reveal the grand total at the end. Is it going to be £20,500,000? Yes. All right. Okay. Okay, so at this point, we took all of our research upstairs to the big man. Now, I went into this meeting thinking, yeah, it was going to be cool. He was going to say, lovely research, bro. But because he talks like that all the time. But sadly not. He had a number of things that we had missed off, and yeah, we need to cover those too. For example, Marquez didn't specify which operating system he wanted to use. He just said that he wanted to use the camera tuning from the iPhone 16 Pro. If he wanted to build his own operating system, he would need a team of 150 or more software engineers. Plus, you need to consider things like software support, major Android updates over each year. This is all going to add up and absolutely eat into your profits. He also mentioned that if you're a new company, factories won't trust you yet, so you're going to have to pay up front for manufacturing. This is going to cause some cash flow problems. If you're an established brand, you can get away with paying up to 3 months later, and obviously that's going to be easy because you can sell phones in that time. Not to mention, premium factories won't even touch you because it's too high risk for them. And if this is your first piece of work with one of these factories, it's going to cost you a premium of up to 15% more just because you haven't got an established relationship with them. On the topic of cash, you need to consider how much you can sell each device for as well. And Marquez has requested a 6.1-inch phone, a bit smaller than typical, and would have to charge more for this because smaller smartphones are just not as popular as big ones, despite what you lot keep saying in our comment section. So with all that said, Carl ended his motivational speech with the words, "It's f***ed." So we've decided to leave those additional costs off the list because it got a bit too much for us, to be honest.